This is Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host, and this is another episode of How to Be Okay When Things Aren't. I wanted to share with you for this episode of How to Be Okay When Things Aren't that I had an entirely different topic planned to talk to you about today. But just before I started to make this video for you, I was on YouTube, and for some reason I happened upon this footage of a cruise ship passenger who was taking videos with his cell phone. And what had happened before he started shooting the video was that his huge cruise ship, he was on a cruise, it was night, had hit this rogue, huge wave. And it created havoc on the cruise ship for about a minute. And he decided to film the after effects of how the passengers were reacting to this shock wave. And for about 5 minutes was filming various aspects of the interior of the ship as passengers were trying to recover. Officers were trying to get people to the middle of the ship where it was less rocky, so on and so forth. I found the footage fascinating, believe it or not, and here's why. Many of you know that I was an international cruise director for close to 10 years around the world. And out of 10 years of working on ships, we would hit a rogue shock wave every once in a while. And it would come out of the blue. That happens when you fly in an airliner too. And it was always terrifying because it would hit out of nowhere on a cruise ship, and then you'd have to try to recover. So I was looking at the footage on YouTube, remembering when that had happened to me and the ships that I was on for so many years. Not often. Every once in a while that would happen, but you never forget it. And I started to read the comments that people had made on YouTube in reaction to the video that was posted of the reaction of the passengers and the ship to the rogue wave. And one comment really stood out to me, and I thought it was brilliant. And this was what I read. This was the comment. Everybody is an atheist until a cruise ship hits a wave. And I really started to think about that, because what I heard so many passengers saying as this guy was going around the ship with his camera to film, I heard people say, "Oh my God, oh my God." And then he would go to another lounge where furniture was toppled and glass was broken and passengers were trying to, pick themselves up. And I could hear again, "Oh my God." And the guy who was filming, I could hear him say, "Oh my God." And I started to think about that. And I think that comment that was made, everybody's an atheist until a cruise ship hits a wave, is very, very true. I don't know about you, but I choose not to watch a lot of TV nowadays. And here's why. Aside from being informed as to what's going on, and yes, you do need to be informed, I don't want to be informed longer than I want to be informed. In other words, with the news, I stay there a very short period of time, and then I turn it off or change the channel and get my mind into something more positive and more productive. And I find that I'm happier that way. For some reason, I can't imagine why. But I will go to two other cable stations, cable TV stations, to get more positive programming. One of them is HGTV, and the other is the Cooking Channel. Yeah, sad to know that we live in a time where, at least to me, and this is just my opinion here that I'm sharing with you, sad to know that in this day and age, the only place where you can find positive television is on the Cooking Channel and HGTV, but nevertheless, there you go. And the shows on HGTV, maybe you see them too, where an interior designer or a house flipper redoes somebody's home and asks the homeowners to come back to their house after 3 weeks of them not being there so they can see the magical interior and exterior transformation. And what do I find the homeowners 99.9% saying when they see their home for the first time, redone, reconfigured, looking absolutely amazing? They always say, they really do, "Oh my God." And that's when they first see it from the outside, right? And then they walk in, and what do they always say? Always, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, "Oh my God." Which to me is the same thing as saying everybody is an atheist until the cruise ship hits a wave. And here's what I'm getting at with this. I believe, you don't have to, I believe that there is a God. And I believe that God isn't only up there, I believe that God is everywhere, including here. And I believe that we are all a part of God. We are all God's children. And when we see a redone house, our house, magically transformed for the first time, we say, "Oh my God," because we're connecting to God itself. We are thankful for that. It is a true blessing that has been given from God to his children. Same thing on a cruise ship. We are thanking God that we survived the rogue wave. And when there's trouble, when death is on the horizon, out of fear, we want to connect to our Father, like a little child does to their father or mother, and say, "Oh my God, be with me, help me." Or, "Oh my God, thank you for saving my life." I want you, if you believe this way, to always be aware of your true connection to God. And that, according to the way I see things at least, we are all a part of that amazing energy. What an amazing gift we have been given of this life. As painful as it is, as physically complicated as it can be, as fearful concerning COVID as it is, you are never alone. Whether you are at sea on a cruise ship or whether you feel sometimes that you are lost at sea, figuratively in your life. Feel the loneliness, feel the depression, feel the fear of the anger, fear of the negativity, but don't forget who you are really connected with and who is always standing by your side to let you know that you are never alone. So it is like an "oh my God" when you see your redesigned house for the first time, your redesigned apartment for the first time. And it is like everyone's an atheist until the cruise ship hits a wave. God is in your every breath. He remembers to breathe you when you're sleeping. Next time you're down and out, remember how connected you truly are. Because, oh my God, and everyone's an atheist until the cruise ship hits a wave, God is with you always. Be proud of that. Be thankful for that. Walk as if you are never alone and watch things change for the better. Thank you for being with me here today. Don't forget all the other episodes of this show. If you haven't checked them out, please do. And all the other episodes of the other shows we have for you here on Live Life Well TV. 2 trivia shows that are uploaded every week, new episodes. A America's Greatest Personalities lecture series. A different personality is covered here every week for you. And health and wellness tips as well. Every week, a new topic, all to make your lives so much better. They're pretty good now, but they're designed to give you hope, some company, some faith, and some happiness and joy. I'll see you next episode.